Hey everyone, Richard here. So today I have a CGC unboxing. But before I get into that, I don't really like plugging, but I'm going to do it. My AHSOKA Tano inspired enamel pins are still for sale, limited to 100, backer card hand numbered. If you want to pick one up, link in description. But anyway, let's get into this. Alright, so we got my CGC books. There's 4 of them in here. This is actually a few newsstand books from my flea market haul that I did a ways back. I'll put a little information blurb up there for you to check it out. This is totally just sort of a for fun submission, essentially. I paid $20 originally for the entire short box from the flea market, and I just hand-picked a few newsstands that I thought looked really nice to get graded. So we'll see how we did. I'm expecting 9 6s, 9 8s, hoping for the 9 8, but I wouldn't be surprised if I pull a 9 6 on some of these. So yeah, I'm just going to cut it open to this and see how we did. Alright, here we go. So, like I said, 4 books. Don't know what they're going to be, but I'm hoping for high grade. Again, all newsstand. So let's see, which is front, which is back. Be like this. First book. Okay, Secret Defenders, number 12. Did this one purely because it's a cool Thanos cover. Obviously, newsstand. This is one that I was sort of on the edge with, whether or not it'd be a 9 6 or a 9 8. I thought it looked really nice, but dark covers like this are always hard. So let's see. 9 8. Very, very cool. Yeah, purely just a cool cover. And can't complain about a 9 8 on that. Might be a PC book. I might end up selling it at some point, but I'm just happy to get a nice 9 8 newsstand. Alright. Next book. What do we have here? Alright, Savage Dragon number 1. Newsstand. I've had quite a few of these. I've got a 9 4 on one. I've got a 9 6 on one. 9 8's kind of hard to pull off on this book. And it's pricey in a 9 8 as a result of that. I think the last one sold for $485 or something like that. It was the best offer that I checked. So let's see. 9 8. Very, very happy with that. This is the first appearance of the Savage Dragon, which is kind of, it's a weird way of saying it because there's also a first appearance of Dragon. But yeah, very, very happy to pull a 9 8 on this book. Like I said, it's a pretty tough newsstand to get that 9 8 in. And it's also one of the few newsstands that CGC actually acknowledges. So, very, very happy with that. This is, without a doubt, the most valuable book in this submission. So, pull 9 8 on there. Can't complain at all. Alright, next one. What we got here? Alright, Max number 3. Yeah, number 3. Newsstand. I just did this one because it's a dark cover and it looked really, really sharp. If this isn't a 9 8, I'd be really surprised. Yeah, not very many of this book graded, and I don't really see any high grade newsstands graded, so for the Max collector, Sam Keith collector, kind of a cool book. Probably not one I'll keep. I'm not positive on that though. It is a pretty cool cover. But let's see. 9 8. Very, very happy with that. Yeah, I was pretty certain this one would be. The only thing that had me kind of pausing on it is it has a little bit of a softer corner up here, but it's not a severely soft corner or anything. It's also a foot book, so there's number 4. But yeah, newsstand. I honestly don't understand why all image newsstands don't get the newsstand notation, because the paper quality between a newsstand and the directs are very, very different. I feel like it's lazy on CGC's part. But very, very happy. Another 9.8. All 9.8 so far. Though this next and final book is one that it's the other one I thought might not be a 9.8, which is unfortunate because it's the one I kind of wanted a 9.8 in the most, even though it's not the most valuable. But let's just see. Angela #1. Again, Newsstand. It's a really nice copy. It's got some minor flaws that might hold it back. Not positive, but let's see. 9.6. Yeah, see, I thought it might be. It has a little bit of color rub on the back cover by the staple area, which is probably what dropped it down to that 9.6 range. Again, a book that I feel like should have that newsstand notation. The paper quality is so much worse on these newsstands than it is the direct editions. But, it is what it is. This one might end up being a PC book. It was definitely going to be a PC book if it ended up being a 9.8. But still, a 9.6 in this is pretty hard to get. I know of one 9.8 newsstand that sold for $200, so this is probably a $125 to $100 book, maybe more, just because newsstands relatively hard to get this high of a grade. But yeah, very, very happy with it. I always like this artwork. It'd be great to get this one signed by Capullo at some point. But yeah, very, very happy with it. And yeah, that's all the books. So it did pretty well. 3 9.8s, 1 9.6. Can't really complain. And yeah, let's see. 2 favorite books from here are probably these ones. Even though this isn't a 9.8, it's a cool cover. And yeah, that's really all there is to it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I actually have one more book out to be graded by CGC from that flea market haul. It's a book I actually didn't show in the original, haul of that short box, because I didn't realize it at the time, but there was an error book in there, a Wild Star error that had a foil error. So I sent that off to CGC. We'll see what that comes back as. I have high hopes that that's probably a 9.8 foil error, so fingers crossed. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you're all doing well out there. So take care.